Hello, welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Robin Finney. I am your Oracle, Authenticity, and Intuitive Guide. I come live every Wednesday to bring you a message. And today we are going to tune into what your heart most needs to hear right now. So to support with this, we're going to tune into the Love Your Inner Goddess Oracle. And you know the drill if you've watched this, if you follow Wisdom Wednesday, I'm going to offer 3 different messages today. So I invite you, if you're watching live or if you're catching the replay, to take a moment to tune in to your heart space. And you can take one hand or both hands and place it over your heart. And just take a couple deep breaths here and allow yourself to really connect with your heart space. And from this space, I invite you to just ask your heart, what is it that you need right now? What do you need to hear? And breathe that in. And then from there, choose a number 1, 2, or 3, and that will be your message for today. So I'm going to tune in now. So for my number ones out there, let's tune in and see, what does your heart want to hear? Got my number ones. I'm going to go ahead and do my number 2s. Number 2s, tune in and ask what message you are meant to hear there. And finally, my number 3s. What message does your heart most want to hear today? My 3s are a little, you're holding on today. 1s and 2s kind of popped out right away, but my 3s are holding on. So just give it a moment, ground yourself if you chose 3 as your option. Okay. All right. So for my number 1s, this is the message that your heart is meant to hear today. And that is Tribe of the Kindred. And you can see here, they're both wearing deer antlers, and it says, I carry your heart. And this one says, I carry it in mine. So for my number 1s out there, Tribe of the Kindred. I actually don't know that I've ever pulled this message before, so let's tune in and see what guidance there is for today. Home is where the heart is. Give your heart permission to reveal to you the people, places, and activities that feel like home for you. You are in a phase of transition in your life, casting off that which is not true to your heart in favor of that which really feels like it belongs in your world. Sometimes the mind resists, thinking that if we let go of too much, we'll be left with nothing, and that it's better to hold on, even if something isn't right. This prevents you from being able to find your way home. It's safe to trust your heart as it attracts into your world that which is truly meant for you. And the spiritual guidance. There's a place where you belong. Maybe you found it, or maybe you're still looking. It doesn't matter how long it takes to find it. What matters is that you believe you deserve a real home for your beautiful heart, and that you don't give up until you are there. Sometimes that means leaving what you once had hoped for would be your home, perhaps more than once, until you find it in its truest, most meaningful, enduring way. The quest for intimate, soul-deep belonging begins with you, with learning to love and care for yourself and to feel at home within your being. When your heart is ready and divine timing is right, you will attract and increase your soul tribe. Maybe one person at first, then another, then another. Trust in the higher purpose of divine timing. Sometimes delays or breaking away from past connections are how we find out more of who we are and what we need. Trust that you are worthy of love and that you know how to love. Make peace with the past. All your experiences have helped you know yourself and become wiser. Remember that your tribe is looking for you. just as you are looking for them, and will love you just as you love them. Be at peace, beautiful soul, for your soul tribe, your spiritual family, are part of your divine destiny, and you are part of theirs. So for my number ones out there, your message is Tribe of the Kindred. And if you caught last week's Wisdom Wednesday, I actually did a full spread for the new moon in Gemini. And one of the areas that came up, and one of the messages that came up to release was the tribe. And this could be that if that aligned with you last week, and this is showing up for you again, that it's really time for you to call in your support, your team, those who really will be there with you, and where you feel like you feel it in your heart and you know, and you just feel at home with that group and with yourself. So I invite you to just really tune into that message today and ask for guidance and support on how you can bring in your kindred tribe and how just where to find them if you're not clear. All right, for my number twos out there, your message today is Elk Medicine Woman. She also has deer antlers, so that's fun. Okay, Elk Medicine Woman. There are certain things that are meant to happen at particular times. This is the working of destiny. No matter how much pressure there is from the outside world or from your own expectations, there is an order of events and divine timing in place so that what is meant to be shall be. Balance your active pursuit of your dreams and ambitions with patience and trust in the right timing of things. You are given a message that you are capable of great accomplishments in this lifetime. Rather than fighting against life, trust that it is working with you and for you. Do what is in your power to do, but pace yourself with trust and surrender to. And the spiritual guidance. Elk Medicine Woman comes with guidance to heal your soul. Steady does it, wild one. Maintain the pace that matches your inner rhythms. Do not feel rushed by urgency or external demands. You cannot force life to flow. The heart is at peace with this because it knows that perfect timing is divine timing. You have the endurance to go far, to attain great things in this life. You must conserve your energy to maintain your stamina. If you push yourself to exhaustion, you just make the way harder for yourself, nor does it speed up your results. Forcing creates resistance, which just slows everything down. Elk Medicine Woman understands that you have a great courage, which will take you to places that others may not dare to go. With your inner wisdom and self-confidence, there is so much that you shall achieve and receive. She whispers in her heart, affirming that your accomplishments shall be impressive. She guides you to work hard, but also to enjoy your life and allow others to support you. When divine timing is just right, you will hit your stride. You will attain it. You will attain all that which for you have aimed and more. So for my number twos out there, your message and guidance today is Elk Medicine Woman. And I chose this number for myself today, and it's spot on. I've been in the midst of launching. I'm working on rebranding and working on a whole new website with new offerings, and it's really exciting. And it's also a vision I've had for a couple years now. And it's scary too at the same time. So I've just been allowing myself to take it one step at a time and not rush, and just trusting that trusting in the energy I have each day, and trusting in the times that I need to take a pause and rest. And I invite you to do the same and just trust in divine timing and know that taking one step at a time really is supporting you and moving further. As my coach reminded me of last night I was on a call with her, to ask myself, and for those of you who are in this space right now, is ask yourself, what is the next best action? And sometimes that might be go get a drink of water, go for a walk. Sometimes it might be send that email. Claim your listing. That was one of mine yesterday. It was like, claim your listing on Google My Business. So it could be little things like that, but just ask that question. What is the next best action? And show up inside of that. And then when you take that action, then ask it again and just listen, tune into your heart and what is really there for you. And finally, for my number threes out there, your message today is Black Diamond. And, oops, his little bow tie says, true love is eternal. I got a little lost. I was like looking at the design, but so Black Diamond, this is for my number threes out there. You have a powerful spiritual journey to take this lifetime. It is not always easy to take this path. However, you are a wisdom bearer. You are one of the precious ones who is not destroyed by dark experiences in life, but is rather able to find wisdom and empowerment through overcoming them. You've done it before, and you will do it again, now. As your soul becomes powerful through the pressures she has survived, you'll be able to rise to even greater challenges, but they will feel easier for you than before. You are unstoppable. You have every right to feel bold and joyful about what life holds for you next. And the spiritual guidance. Black Diamond is the bearer of powerful spiritual mojo. She shines with dark beauty through the soul that has been able to withstand great intensity and remain intact. With the power to defend you against jealousy, ill-wishing, and curses, Black Diamond gives you the power to face your fears. Your soul has been working with Black Diamond, transforming your attitude towards fear, learning how to feel it without being overcome by it. Black Diamond is only available to the old soul who is ready for it. It takes many lifetimes to be able to confront fear. You have to develop unconditional spiritual trust to do this. Only then can you go through the darkness of the unknown and face your fears willingly, with absolute certainty that you will learn something of value to your soul, and knowing that you will find your way out into the light once more. You are strong enough to experience the darkness within you and in the world around you without breaking your trust in spirit. Your soul knows that, even when we cannot see how all things ultimately work for good. Black Diamond reminds you that you are an ancient and wise soul with the power to create love even out of darkness. You are made stronger through every experience. The things that once would have caused you pressure will actually become so much easier for you to handle. You are ready for an empowered, beautiful, and precious life journey ahead. So for my number threes out there, your message today is Black Diamond. And I invite you to just really allow yourself to be in this space. I know it's not easy. I tend to oscillate in and out of the darkness a lot. Last year, much of my year was spent in darkness and sitting with my fear and like having like conversations with my fear and asking it what it wants. And sometimes it wants attention and it wants to be heard. And there might be a message for you there. So I invite you to really take some time to tune in and ask. Just as you asked your heart at the beginning what message it needs to hear, if Black Diamond is your message, number 3 today, I invite you to tune in and just ask your fear what it wants, what it really needs to hear, or what type of support it needs so that you really can move through this. And again, if you have questions, please drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear. And I always like to remind you that there are no questions that you can't ask. So just remember that if you have a question, somebody else likely has that same question. So feel free to drop that in the comments and ask more clarity around it. And if you're wanting a deeper dive and just ready to take some time to look at a deeper meaning for where you are in your life right now and where you're going, I invite you to book a deep clarity session with me, and we'll dive in and really take the time to uncover what it is that you really need to hear right now and what will support you with where you are and where you're going. And finally, right now is a great time to gather your cohorts, your group, your inner circle for a girls' night inward or oracle party. Doesn't have to be just women. So gather your group and reach out to me and let's have a party. It's really fun and it's a great way to connect with others so that you can all receive messages and connect with each other on a deeper level. Because if you know me, you know that is my why for all that I do It's about creating these safe and inspiring spaces for you to come together and connect on a deeper level so that you can be seen and heard and received with love. Thank you for tuning in to Wisdom Wednesday today. Again, my name is Robin Finney. I'm your Oracle, Authenticity, and Intuitive Guide, and I will see you again next week or before then if you choose to book a session. Take care and have a beautiful day.